Alright, hello, it's me, Angel again. Excuse me. 2 days ago, I was at work and I decided what would be kind of cool, but to show you where I work. So I took some video with my camera, my camera phone, of me just going up and down on the elevator, and I was talking about what we were looking at and talking about my job and just about some other stuff too. But my phone saves everything in a QuickTime format. What is it? 3G PP2. And I was trying to find like a number of programs to try to convert it into like an AV or a WMV something file, something for Windows, because I use a PC. I use Windows. But I couldn't find one. I found some that converted 3GP files. Yeah. I found some that converted those into files, but not the 3G2, which is, I guess, the next version of it or something. But last night I decided to use my camera, my actual digital camera, to record a video of me on the elevator. But the problem with that was it's really, really dark. The elevator's dark and my camera didn't pick up on the light too much, and it was also nighttime. So, I don't know. So you can take a look at some of these videos. I hope you enjoy this.
Hi, it's Angel Manuel. I'm here actually at work right now. I am an elevator operator at the Space Needle, if you didn't know that. So now I'm just sitting here waiting for me to get somewhere, and I actually just pressed the button. I'll also show you the view. Here's the Pacific Science Center, it's right there. That's what that is. Key Arena, where the Supersonics play. Or for a little while, they were just old Oklahoma. I just got back from my break and had some coffee and got some of my chapstick because my lips dry out really fast when I have to talk to a lot of people and I have to get my speech all the way up. But I feel much better. So I might be going out tonight. I'm not sure. Marquise wants to, so we might go to my house, drink a little bit, then hit the clubs, go dancing for a little while. I don't know if I want to though, because I'll be 21 next week and I want to go out then. I'm going to go out then, so I don't know if I need to go out 2 weeks in a row. I am on the blue elevator now, which has a very much different view than the yellow, so let's see if you can go look at this one already. Queen Anne Hill, Seattle's oldest residential neighborhood, also a very rich neighborhood. Over here we have Capitol Hill, that's where I live. My house is a little bit up north over there. Now we're at the top.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. There were some other things I wanted to talk about also. I did end up going out last night. My friend Marquise picked me up after work. We went to Neighbors, which is a gay club here in Seattle. And on Fridays and Saturdays after 2 a.m. they let in underage people, or 18 plus, because here's my ID. So you can see my birthday is not until a couple more days, and there's my, will not be 21 until 2006, November 16th. That's an awful picture of me. I have a story to tell about that. Maybe I'll get around to that. But we went to Neighbors. Then I ran into this guy who, okay, I'll give you a background story on him. In spring quarter of last year, I saw this guy getting, he was doing some financial aid thing, and I looked at him, and he was just one of the most beautiful people I've seen in a long time. He was just stunning. I don't know. But he had, and you could tell that he was obviously gay, and he had kind of like a bitchy attitude towards him, where he didn't look at anybody, didn't really give anybody the time of the day to make even eye contact with them. So I was like, okay, so whatever about that. I saw him a couple more times in school, and still I was just like this is a really good-looking guy. Just, oh my god. But then, so this year, I'm in a class with him, and which was kind of weird. And again, I still never really ever talked to him ever in that class. He never looked at me or anything or whatever. But then I ran into him about a month ago when I was out dancing and stuff. And he came up to me and he was like, "Gay and lesbian studies, right?" Because that's the class that we're in together. Cliche, right? But so we danced around a little bit. We went. Then he wanted me to come back to his place. We had some wine and stuff, and we ended up hooking up. That was about a month ago, and we're still in class together every day. But he still doesn't really ever talk to me. Like, I've talked to him maybe twice since last month, and I see him every day. It's really kind of weird, and I don't really get why that is like that. But I saw him last night out again, and So again, he came up and talked to me, and I don't know what happened, but he wanted my phone number, but he didn't have his phone on him. So he gave me his, and I texted him, and I was like, well, I don't really know the appropriate time to call people, so if you want to talk, then you can call me. So here, I sent him a text, so he can have my number. But yeah, then later that evening, I saw him outside, and he called me over, so I went over and walked towards him, and he was with a friend of his. And he was like, oh, this is Angel, this is that guy I was telling you about with... And then he went on describing my penis to his friend, but it was in a positive voice, so I didn't really mind. I was just kind of like, yeah. And so that was kind of weird. But then, like, I guess, like, he said, he's like, well, I'm gonna go inside now, so he, like, made out with me for a couple seconds and then went inside, and I do not get him. I don't know why he wouldn't give me the time of day to talk to me in class, even after we had already had sex. So, but then, I don't know, I'm over it. But, I'll also make this a short blog for today. So, everybody have a good day. My birthday's in 5 days.